Hi, my name is Miss Emily. You can find me at the Buckeye Library, and today I'm going to demonstrate our DIY glow-in-the-dark bouncy ball kits. They're available for pickup at the Buckeye Library. The Buckeye Library is the only library with the kits, but these are pretty simple instructions, not too hard to find ingredients, so if you can't make it here, no worries. You can just replicate it. I'll have all the info in the video, and it's step by step, so these are ingredients that'll be easy to pick up even if you can't make it all the way to Buckeye. So our bouncy balls are going to look like this when we're finished. They will glow in the dark, and they do work. And while you're at the library picking up your bouncy ball kits, you'll want to make sure you're signed up for the summer reading game. Here's the children's board. It looks similar to the years past. It works pretty much the same. You'll color each day that you read and then come in on certain days for a prize, and then a bigger prize at the end. And then the teen game, the info's on here. Also similar to years past, you're gonna create an account online and log your reading online. And then you can also come in for a prize. All right, let's get started going through our kits and creating our DIY bouncy balls. All right, inside our kits, you will find everything you need. We've got 2 large cups, glow-in-the-dark paint, glue, and this is just normal school glue, similar to Elmer's glue. So if you're picking up the ingredients on your own, or if you're using what you already have at your home, it's just regular school glue. We have borax, a tablespoon of borax, and I should be clear, this is 2 teaspoons of glow-in-the-dark paint, 2 tablespoons of school glue, 1 tablespoon of borax, and finally 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. So if you're not picking up the kit and you're just using ingredients at home, those are the measurements: 2 teaspoons glow-in-the-dark paint, 2 tablespoons of regular school glue, and then a tablespoon of borax and a tablespoon of cornstarch. So this is what's in your kit, and this is all you'll need, plus hot water. So if you have little ones, you'll want to help out with that. But this is it. This is all you need. So let's get started. Okay, let's start with the borax. We are going to add our tablespoon of borax to one of the cups. And after it's in there, we are going to add a 1/2 cup of hot water. So again, if you are assisting, or if a little one picked up this kit, you might just want to have the grown-up or an older brother or sister help with this part. So we're adding hot water to the borax, and we will stir until it dissolves, which will happen pretty quickly. All right, so that was simple enough. We'll set this aside, and we're going to combine the school glue and the paint. So this will probably be one of your messier parts. So paint goes in here. Along with the school glue. And you might want a spoon to kind of scrape out all of the paint. You'll definitely need a spoon to scrape out the glue. So I fast forwarded to them already added together, so you didn't have to watch me scrape. So I scraped everything out with my spoon. My school glue is in here, my glow-in-the-dark paint is in here, and we are going to mix. All right, I have my borax and my hot water, my glue and my paint thoroughly mixed together. The last ingredient that we haven't used yet is cornstarch. I am going to add that to the borax and water. and mix. You'll notice it get a little thicker. Now it looks a little bit like milk, doesn't it? All right, simple enough. We're going to add this liquid cornstarch borax hot water to our paint and glue. And this is where it gets fun. So you are going to want to mix this up, and you'll notice it's going to get really strange. Look at this. But be patient and keep mixing. All right, I've been stirring for a while, and what's it should look like is something like this. It's still a little stringy, so I need to stir a little more, but the glue is definitely getting thicker. You've got the paint in there, so just keep on going, and then eventually we will take it out and knead it with our hands. All right, I think I'm ready. Here we go. I'm gonna grab it with my hands, and at first it might stick to your fingers a little bit. That's okay. Just kind of wipe it back. I knead it a little, and then I'll stick it back in the water, knead it in the water a little more, and then mold it with my hands, and just keep going. Keep molding it, sticking it back in, making sure you've got all the glue attached, and eventually it'll become firmer. All right, took it out of the water. I'm gonna split it in half because this recipe will create 2 bouncy balls, or I guess you could make one big one if you like. And you'll just work them one at a time. The more you work and knead, the firmer they'll get and the bouncier they'll be. So you'll wanna be patient. This is actually really, it's a great like alternative for like a stress ball, or like a, kind of like a great fidget activity. Keeps your hands busy. So I really enjoyed it. But you'll work each of these and shape them into a ball shape, and then eventually all the moisture will get out of there and they'll be dry. And here we go. They are dry. They are mostly in the shape that I want them to be. And they do bounce. As you can see, let's bounce this one. So they do work. Like I said, you can just knead and knead and knead away, and it'll harden up and get bouncier. But I hope you enjoyed this activity, and I hope you can either do it at home or pick up the kit at the library. And don't forget to sign up for our summer reading game. All right, have a great summer, and hopefully we'll see you soon.